Hello Internet, this is file 0 of the Nippono files. I'm 0 and this is MIDI. We are doing a file 0 before we go to Japan for our study abroad at Hirakata, and we're going to give you a little bit of a summary of life before that. I am a little bit of an otaku. I have a collection of anime, manga, swords, figures, typical otaku stuff. I really like weapons and stuff, so I'm wondering how that's going to be because, you can't carry most any weapon in Japan. You can't carry any basically bladed item unless you have a reason to carry it. And the police are very strict on that from what I've heard.
Fear of being mugged is not a reason.
First, yeah, self-protection is not a reason for carrying a weapon of any sort. I think that's about it for the summary of who I am. I summarizing myself down to just being a otaku, but this video blog is mostly my idea. My plan is to do a daily video blog, put an asterisk next to fun ones, or what we deem as entertaining, and after that after we get done with our full stay in Japan, we're probably going to make a compilation video. Sometimes at some point when we're at the school, we're going to make a tour of the school, because the one that our school has isn't all that amazing. We're probably going to have an extras section in our channel for random things other than just daily occurrences of what's happening. And that's how the channel's going to work. As for how we got to this point in which we are going to Japan, it started off when we were in high school. I was having a self-conflict about what exactly I wanted to do with my life, and a YouTuber named Mark Crilly was talking in his video about how it's easy to become an English teacher in Japan if you've taken English 1 through 12. I think he was talking about the JET program, which we have since learned about. But I decided that I wanted to focus on Japan because I liked anime already. I liked drawing. Yeah, forgot there's drawings that I like to do, more otaku stuff. But I decided to focus on going to Japan as my goal for the future. And so when we went to college and had a tour, we found out that there was a global office and that they had a place in Japan where we could study, so that became my next focus. My goal for the future is to go into JET after college, and then after that somehow get into a job in which I can stay in Japan as an English teacher. We've taken both. I've taken 2 years of Japanese. She took
2 years of Japanese.
2 years of Japanese plus a half a year, which she did again because she wanted to.
A year and a half later.
A year and a half later, so she's also maybe I should let you talk about here.
Mine nothing.
She is really good at Japanese. She won a speech contest. A Japanese speech contest. First place. She won a Blu-ray player, which was a fantastic turn of events. But
it's like a PS3 without internet access or games.
Yeah.
Sony.
We had to do a lot of things, like applying for scholarships to get in. Gilman. There was another one that we applied for that was...
We applied for Gilman, Freeman Asia. We were going to apply for the Bridging Scholarship, which is by a Japanese teacher in America thing, but that never exactly happened. And still everything feels like last minute.
Yeah.
Yay!
We're doing this kind of last minute. This is the second day, 2 days before we leave. We finished packing up. We are still packing up. Electronics, backpacks, suitcases, putting stuff in bins for leaving here, that kind of thing. There's been quite a bit of stuff that we've done.
You can call me Mitty, because real names on the internet are not my thing. I like books and playing music, the classical kinds, not the jazz kind, and bringing an ocarina to Japan with me because I don't think I can live without not playing music for 10 months. And I can't bring my trombone because I play trombone. But yeah, I like books and I like reading and I like watching anime sometimes, and I don't like reading manga because it makes my eyes hurt and I'm blind in one eye, so it looks funny. And yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, and I'm celiac, so I'll be talking about food quite a bit because it interests me because I have to work harder than most people to eat. It's awesome. Okay.
So we're going to be switching back and forth between, like, I'm going to be culture and anime obsessed. My major is global studies, so I'm all about the Japanese culture, when she is probably going to do more things about, like, food and
practical living.
Practical living. Yeah, there you go. That's a good explanation of it. There is going to be we already have speech partners in Japan. We've been conversing with them over email. I've been speaking in English because I'm more confident in hearing
They're better
Japanese.
at English than we are at Japanese. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, and there's that. We're thinking of joining clubs. I'm thinking of joining Kendo because I like swords, and I'm going to be sad without my collection.
Don't.
And
I'm thinking about joining archery. Great idea, right? Yeah. But it's really interesting because their bows are different than ours, and how they make them is really interesting, and it seems like fun. I won't kill anybody, I promise.
We've been thinking about getting bikes when we're there because people walk everywhere in Japan, either that or they ride bikes, from what we know. And the school is a 20-minute walk from the dorms which we're going to live in for the first week. And we're thinking of getting a house after that.
We're renting.
Yeah, renting a house.
And that's about the same distance away, 20-something minutes, but we haven't seen it yet.
And
so we don't know yet.
Yeah. There's also... There's clubs, house, lots of Japanese stuff that we're preparing, and we're going to be doing a daily vlog, so if you guys care about the daily life of students in Japan, we're going to be uploading every day when we're there. I'm probably going to spend today and tomorrow editing this, so probably going to upload this sometime tomorrow, so it's going to be the day before we start on our journey. So if anyone sees this, which I severely doubt when it first gets released, stay tuned because we're going to have a video out every day. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, but they're not going to be that long. I mean, really, I'm thinking, you know that thing where it's like 365 days of photos? It's kind of like what I'm thinking, where instead of just taking a picture and writing about it, take a picture to talk about it, because it's YouTube and you don't write on YouTube. People hate reading on YouTube. So,
I should
something
insert
like that,
a block
maybe.
of text right now.
Oh my gosh, a block of text. Heck yes.
Yeah, so...
I'll write it. Oh yeah, I write.
It's probably going to dissolve into shorter videos of us just being like, here's what we did, and I'm going to throw images up and be like, today I watched Bleach.
Please no, not Bleach. Oy.
You don't like Bleach, but...
No, not really.
Fine.
Or
Today I
Naruto.
watched... One Piece!
I haven't seen that yet, but I don't think I like it because it's more episodes than I am, like, 3 times as old. You get the point.
It's probably going to dissolve into us talking about small things that have happened, me throwing up videos and then giving how I felt about it, how summary kind of a thing. We're going to have asterisks, once again, next to the ones that we think are entertaining and not just, hey guys, I kind of, read a manga today.
I walked to school today and there was this rainbow. Yep.
And
It rains there! I don't know if you know where we live, but it's been 100 degrees for the past week and it's very hot and it doesn't rain, but it says it's gonna rain in the clouds and then it's just hot and humid and it's lovely.
there's probably going to be more Japanese spoken as we go along because we're going to be there.
Oh, but here's some things I really want to cover.
Okay.
Thrift stores, transportation, convenience stores, shopping like the larger stores that have food in them. Yeah, 100 yen stuff, the cheap stuff like that, and probably like simple things like weather and how to get around, because right now I haven't seen a Japanese map that actually makes sense to me. Like their map at the airport is just like weird, and the map that Kansai Gaidai gave us of the general vicinity, I tried looking for the seminar houses because that's what the map was of. I tried looking for the seminar houses and I didn't get it. So simple things like that you wouldn't think are different, but that are completely different. That are just, some people don't like making maps well. I suck at making maps, so,
Quick summary, Kansai Gaidai is the school we're going to. Seminar houses are the dorm rooms in which the students normally stay, unless they're doing
homestay.
homestay things and...
Or if they're married.
Yes, we're married, so that's one of the reasons why we need to get a house, because we want to live together. We got married right out of high school, and we've been living in my parents' house for pretty much the entire time since then. So
We pay rent.
we pay
We
rent.
do chores. Well, they're not really chores. Housework and junk like that. Not mooching.
And we're probably going to just we wanted to do homestay and things like that so we could get more exposed to everything, but we didn't want to impose on anyone.
And I'm celiac, so it's discouraged for someone with an allergy to something like wheat, which is in soy sauce, to burden a family with, hey, I can't eat anything you cook.
Yeah.
It's not really fair.
And so we're going to have to get a house because of that. And we're going to have to get used to being a little bit further apart, because in Japan it's not okay to be all like, oh, look at that, isn't it so sweet?
You're welcome.
Well, we'll see you guys next time on day 1, which is probably going to have quite a bit of footage as well, because we're going to be like, oh my gosh, we're in Japan, oh my gosh, look at this, Japan.
I'm tired. It's 8 o'clock, and I just got here, and my roommate's gonna kill me. Oh look, Japan.
Are you good now?
I haven't said anything.
You haven't said
So
anything?
yeah, I'm good.
Okay. We'll see you in the next file. Bye.